What up, though? Hmm. See, this is an exclusive channel. Hmm. Don't too many people know what it is. Yeah, I understand, but I do. And the purpose for this channel is about to be made. It's about to be made manifest right now. Okay. Whew. Okay. First of all, when you get a narcissistic, funny looking, funny acting individual in your space, and you know they can set all type of precedents, all type of rules. You understand, and you got to be respectful, and you got to obey these rules. You know, because it's called being respectful. And the only way I can understand a person setting up rules and special qualifications about themselves is if they're game to make sure they follow somebody else's rules. But here we go. A guy that intentionally chop you up, interrupt you, chop you up, take the conversation way to the left so that you can know how to treat him, how to stroke his fur. You understand? So then when you don't feed off into it for the disrespect that it was, total disrespect. But see, I'll play along for a time. But you know, I'm older, so I'm a little bit more short-winded than the younger people. And when I notice I whoop you on the basketball court, and here you go, got to sit on the sideline until it's your turn again. You got the only ball out there for anybody to play with. But because don't nobody want to pick you and you got to sit on the sideline, you want to take your ball with you. Can't nobody play with your ball. See, we got a name for people like that. We got a name for people like that. Call them lames. Call them spoiled sports. But the terminology lame sticks out more than anything. Because only lame people think like that. So get you on his platform, you know, ask you a question when he don't like the way you answer his question, he corrects you. He corrects you. And not even a valid correction either. Some of his corrections are valid, but I'm speaking on in this particular one. Corrects you. Then when you go do the same thing pertaining to yourself, you know the exact same disrespect. He interrupted the conversation because we're on his platform so that everybody can know who he is and how he is, right? Intervenes and let you know how to treat him in his house. Okay. So then when you put that mirror back in front of him, and say, hey, I feel the same way you feel. Respect my space. You don't want to get a word out. And, my speakers, my mic is so powerful, y'all. I don't want to holler nobody ear off. It's more than one person on this platform. I ain't trying to holler nobody ear off. All right? Trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to warm up for later on. Because I got some issues on the floor for later on. Mm-hmm. So let me get this right. You niggas over there hanging with a nigga who can chop you up and serve you up in any old kind of ways. And when you get to doing him the same way, niggas cower out because he can do some cyberbullying. See, that's where my power comes in. That I don't have anything for you to bully. My wife don't either. There's nothing for you to feed off of. That's why you're nothing to me. I was trying to protect you. I was trying to keep you on the side of not anything that you bring upon yourself on you. But no, you want to keep on doing the moonwalk. Keep on inviting a situation, son, you ain't even mentally prepared for. You're not even mentally prepared, dude. It's like, wow. See, I told y'all a couple lives ago, or an upload or two ago, that only dummies, look at certain actions as weakness. This idiot looked at my actions but didn't hear none of the words I said when I left his show. I told you I don't have any interest on going back and forth with you on a cyber war tip. But with these words, I'm there. Do you remember me calling you a coward, sir? Do you remember me calling you a bully? See, let me help you understand why Christ hesitated on answering you, son. Because I told Christ I was trying to save you. Yes. I don't know if it was the very next day or that same night. I told Christ, hey, I thought he was a such and such type of person. I said, hey, I'm not trying to save myself. I don't have anything for him to feed off of. You know what trolls do? How they can grab hold of something to feed. I don't have anything. Only thing I got for you to do is give me a come up. I was trying to protect you from yourself, son. But you thought because I left, I was trying to protect myself. Sir, I'm an open book. My name is out there. You got the wrong guy. I was trying to prevent you from hurting yourself. Hey, wasn't he like this until I came on his show and told you that? Dude, you don't understand what level of care I'm at because your brain can't perceive it. Your brain can't perceive it. You have your mind in your ass too much to perceive common sense. I'm going to replay this later on, sir. On my 12 o'clock show. Because you're so irrelevant, I just didn't want to forget about what I had to say before I passed it along. I chased your comrade off, your usual enemy. Chased him off. Thinking I was doing you a favor. You being the pussy nigga that brought him up because you need help. chase him off, right? He gets sidetracked, and you want to pick up the slack. I guess you ain't like the way that went. So when you reminded me of your pettiness and your feminineness, I don't like when somebody correct me. I don't like when niggas do this. When niggas do this, I get mad. Nigga, shut up. Shut the hell up, nigga. You get mad and do what? Type a few buttons? Shut up, dude. I don't take people like you serious. People like you are in a class of their own. They're feared by other cowards like yourself. Me, you're nothing to me. You're like the what they call it, the rumor of a ghost. Everybody's seen it but me. I don't care about what you did to this person. I don't care about what you did to that person. I don't care about none of that. I warned you. I warned you. I said you don't want to do this because it's not what's not in my best in my best uh interest, but it's against your best interest. I warned you, son. I warned you. Mm-hmm. And see why you try to put Christ Counsel in the middle of our stuff. He knows. I'm telling the truth. What you stupidly mistaken for fear for myself was fear for you. And this sorry son of a gun had the nerve to say you ran for weeks. What? Ran from what? See, you niggas got it twisted. If I don't want to talk to you niggas, I could be on here every day and not talk to you. What are you talking about? Nobody got no gun in my head telling me to go to this person platform, let him up on my platform. Nigga, what? You don't remember pulling up at my platform? Talking about let me up, and I told you to wait till I was ready? You don't remember that? Quit getting your signals mixed up, nigga. See why you wasn't no sports player. You ain't know how to read plays. Use that dummy we seen in the middle of the court trying to figure out where the hell he was at. Nigga, you ain't no baller. You sat so long on the bench. You learn how to read, write, and work a computer, and you think you some type of goon. Nigga, if I was classified in anywhere in that category, I would be a goblin. I would be the goon master. I would be the troll boss. A troll god. A nigga that ain't got to practice what everybody else practice. I just sit back. I give you my warning. Throw my warning out there for you. So your blood won't be on my hands. And whether you talk about YouTube blood or real life, I'm trying to save you from yourself. I guess I hope I got some years over you. I hope you ain't my age acting like this online. But just in case you is, nigga, understand this. You're my son, nigga. You're my son. Remember how you was talking about you would hate and you hate the way I did this and with my sons, how I didn't teach them how to fight? Well, nigga, I didn't teach you nigga, and you my son. Nigga. You gonna watch your mouth around these streets from now on. You gonna watch your mouth. Then you had the nerve to say I gave threats. Nigga, what? See, let me tell you where That's a whole entire lie. I never give threats. I do issue promises though. And what I promise you, that in this life, all my enemies have fallen. That way, that's why I try to be as meek, as humble as I possibly can. Because when you set yourself up against me, see, I don't watch the windows. I don't put extra security on the car. I don't put extra locks on the computer. I sit back and I eat my popcorn. I don't eat popcorn, but just for the sake of the conversation, I sit back and eat my popcorn, son, and watch niggas like you self-destruct. See, because you're setting yourself up against the power that's way bigger than the power that animates you. You understand what I'm saying? Much more ferocious. It's like standing in the way of a mountain. That's why I bring nothing archaic. I bring nothing to dismember a man's mental capacity as far as trying to belittle him, as far as trying to step on him, as far as trying to hurt them. I will always be victorious because I come in true peace. You come in the spirit of this world, son. You like man dominate man to his enemy. See, that's that real homo shit. See, I don't want to dominate a man. I don't want to make a man look bad, feel bad. None of that. I let you cowards do that. See, you cowards. See, y'all get a rise out of that because you're nothing in your real life. So might as well be something on the social media. Let me live up to what I wish I was. Niggas are beneath me, boy. But son, you pull up on me tonight, I may allow you up if I feel like tearing off into you a little bit more. I may. But it ain't no problems. Okay? I said I may. Other than that, nigga, don't pull up on my platform. I don't like the way you treat your company. I don't like the way you think what's good for you ain't what's good for me too. Where you have an intellect and where you have some good questions, valid questions, you don't invite that same energy back. You're what you're called a Radak clock. A Radak clock. Okay? That's what you are, son. And I don't respect it. Real men know what you do with red hot clock. Real men know. Okay? But you don't have the connection to this channel. So I'm gonna gladly do my cleaning, whatever I need to do while I play this, while I replay this. Because I really feel like you should hear these words. Maybe you may come to your senses before you dig your own ditch. But I told you, nigga, do your best, your worst. As a matter of fact, lock me in a cage with the bears. And I want you to sneak around and douse me in fish oil, mackerel oil, and honey. And remember, when I get finished with your bears, if you even get any, I can't see too many people Too many people even trying to keep up with you. You're impossible. You're a joke. But in case it is, and they won't static, it's whatever. Just understand you're gonna share in his same demise. You're gonna share in it. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna invite. I'm not gonna say, come on. Let me take that back. I'm just say, protect yourself. Leave this clown where he at. He's a clown. Anybody that gives you a page of pointers on how to respect him and his opinion and his show, but you can't ask him to reciprocate that to you, and he want to go all crazy because the mirror was put in front of him, cut that nigga off and make sure that nigga don't come by you. Make sure he's not in the vicinity. He's a whole joke out here. Told that boy he wasn't on my level. Told it. Not on my level. Furthest thing from. And to my people that hear this and was like, man, where was I at when you said all this and this, that, and other? I left my phone in the car. And it's dead in the car. My wife was supposed to bring it in with her when she came in, because we was out moving around earlier, and she didn't see it. So that's why I didn't hit Young Bree CC up and let them know to put the APB, put the PSA out. But don't worry, no worries. I don't have no problem with hitting replay. You understand? I don't have no problem with that. But I tried my best. To just show the brother some compassion, because I knew that he was stepping into an area he didn't really want to step into. And not because, like, again, I'm a tough guy, not none of that stuff. None of that stuff. I simply just understand, or overstand and understand the inner workings of our reality. Okay? I understand it. I overstand it. I understand it. And I know that some people reap what they sow quicker than others. But one thing for sure, we all gonna reap what we sow. So when you see those kids mess with that bum in the streets, picking on them because they didn't see them their whole life, and now they finally get to a point where they got the balls to kick over his buggy and snatch his shoes off his feet or piss on him while he's sitting there asleep, you have to understand, they have to pay for that. Some people are protected, man, whether they know it or not. Some people don't try to do harm to nobody. They just can't really fathom mentally the inner workings of this world. They just don't get it. And they spaz out. And because of that, they're protected. You got some people that come in peace. Literally. Not trying to trick you, not trying to get nothing about you, but just simply come in peace. And when you piss on them people, you disrespect and slap and beat up them people, you got debt to pay. Don't think it's going to go unanswered because you driving one of the best cars or living in a big house or got a boat. Don't think you... don't for one minute think that you ain't got hell to pay still. Oh yeah, you still got hell to pay, buddy. All right, still got to pay. So don't get it twisted. Just understand that I warned you, and I got witnesses that I forewarned you. See, when you talk about how I was talking for my boy and trying to take up for him and all that, no. I was trying to make sure my buddy didn't mess up his protection. I was trying to make sure that he don't void his protection. That's all. I didn't care what you thought about it. We come to find out you a lame. I didn't care what you thought. You see why you was talking that? Oh, that's some BS shit. What do I care about a weak coward nigga calling me a bitch ass nigga? Nigga, every time you point that at me, you point it 2-3 times at yourself. What I care about you saying that? But what I do care about is my brother making sure he don't void his protection. See, when he dip off into that pot and invite you like a vampire into his domain, see, that's why I have to remind him where we at. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't got nothing to do with him. Him, I don't care what's wrong with him. If he under the weather or not. Your young ass don't want to see him. Ain't too many people I know want to see him. I met him calming him down. He didn't even came at me. I met him calming him down. Cause he's he's not a big talker. He talking is the best thing you can get from him. That's why he keep on saying, Curl, you better tell him. You better tell him. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell him nothing. I just don't want him to void his protection. The protection you don't want. The protection that you shun, young slapper. He has it on him. And if you was to ever sit down and listen to him long enough with your young dumb ass, you'll probably hear a lot of scenarios where the protection took place. But that's enough about you, man. I got about 2 hours, before I get off, and I don't want to have too much. Let me see how long I've been. 27 in. I'm probably gonna get about 30 minutes off of you. Do about 30 minutes off of you, and then wipe you to the side. Yeah, I mean, with you dumb niggas, I just wish y'all would hold your cards a little bit longer, man. I probably let you in a lot more, and you have more to use. You have more to use. You think me telling you about not teaching my sons how to fight with something? Man, that was my blessing. What about the stuff I really, really did wrong? See, I can't even get to that. Because niggas like you can't shut your mouth quick long enough. You want everything to be like you want it to be. No, nigga, it's not that. It's not that. Not even in the ballpark. Not even in the ballpark. Dude, you don't want this. You don't want it. Son, you don't want it like that. You want to keep it cordial with me. Not about to get up and threaten you, but I am going I played on the line in school in sports. I meet you with the same intensity you meet me with, bro. That's just the way it is. And I told you that from the jump. When you came over there talking that stuff, I told you, hey, while you apologize, just don't think that you're going to be able to do this to me and I'm not going to do it back. I told you that. But no, niggas like you think it just worked one way. You think it just worked one way, bro. And it ain't that with me. Trust and believe it ain't. I don't know what you thought, who told you, or where you get it from, but it ain't working out for you like that, bro. It ain't gonna work out for you like that, man. See, once I got my legal business taken care of, it was like it was like a blessing in itself. Because these people would have got way more money out of me than I gave up. Way more. If I didn't do what I did and bust up on them. I bust up on them, son. And they caught me after turning myself in. After I told that woman she'd never see me again, which I kept my word on it. See, when they caught up with me, finally, 12 years later, I didn't even do 2 months in jail. I just had to sit in there long enough for them to take me through court. So, I mean, just feel me on this, man. You know, you want to tap knowledge. You want to tap into knowledge. You want to go as far as you want to take the road of just proving me wrong. You don't want to try to be no bully. Nigga, I was in middle school bullying high schoolers. You don't want to do that with me. Mm-mm. But other than that, that was my 30. And you'll hear this a little later when I go live. Peace and more curl grease, nigga. Yeah.